The fast-moving wildfires in Southern California have scorched more than 50,000 acres over the last 2 weeks. Crews are still battling the three largest fires, but some rain this weekend might provide some relief. Our Andres Gutierrez is live in L.A. County and joins me now to discuss. So, Andres, talk to me about the progress on the Hughes fire over the last few hours.
Well, Vlad, the conditions out here in Passaic, California really tell the story. 12 hours ago, you could barely breathe any of the air in. It was so acrid from that smoke that was in the air, hazy skies, but no longer the case. Overnight, the firefighters finally pushed over the halfway point of containment. So right now, the Hughes fire stands at 56% containment as of 6 o'clock local time. This has been, all of this has been for the fact that they've been able to battle this from on the ground as well as in the air. We saw a number of helicopters hitting this reservoir that's nearby off to the distance here and getting hundreds of gallons of water and pouring it into the containment lines. The winds did prove to be a bit of a challenge yesterday, given that there was a spot fire that broke out on the western edge of the Hughes fire, burned about 100 acres, but firefighters were able to eventually get a handle of that. And again, at this point, they're just mopping up hot spots and trying to get ready for the rain that's coming in this weekend.
All right, so this rain that you're talking about, it might help quell some of the flames, but what are some of the other dangers that could come up with?
Well, it's mudslides. Right now, all this vegetation is burned, so there's nothing holding back the soil. So right now, there are specialized teams from CAL FIRE as well as the Conservation Department that are working to fill sandbags. They're also trying to assess where possible landslides could occur, and they're trying to get ahead of this. Meanwhile, homeowners are also taking some of the precautions. Take a listen.
We're putting tarps on the hillside in the back because it is vulnerable. Wind is the enemy when it comes to fire, and wind is the enemy when it comes to rain, because when you put tarps down, they become giant parachutes.
And so you also have public works crews that have been in the neighborhoods that have been impacted by the Palisades and Eaton fires, and they're working to clear out the drain basins there to make sure that there isn't any toxic debris that flows into the streets if those basins were to get overfilled with all of the rainfall that's expected to happen this weekend. Not a lot, just about a half-inch of rain that Southern California is expected to see, but much needed since they haven't seen any rain here since last May.
All right, Andres Gutierrez for us. Thank you, Andres. Appreciate it.